That's everything.
Bumping and banging.
Big Boy's Neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, we dug this dude up.
Yeah, man.
We we might as well. We should have saved this for like a Throwback Thursday or Where Are They Now episode. It's charity work up in here, ladies and gentlemen. We got Kevin Hart in the neighborhood.
Hey,
Kevin, how you doing, man?
What's going on
You
with you,
putting up
man?
these fronts like things are still going well for you?
Oh, brother, man, listen, it's hard to not look like I'm happy.
Hey,
brother.
man, let me tell you, Kev. Now, at some point, you're going to feel like, man, that's a good question. At some point. At other points, you're going to be like, man, I'm glad you asked me that. Then other points, you're going to be like, man, I think that came from a place of hate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, full of emotion.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, you know.
The range of emotion.
Yeah, and it's good to see you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
It's good to be seen,
There
dude.
it
There it is.
But, Kev, you've been working hard, man. And first off, I got to just say Central Intelligence. Now,
Yes,
that's
sir.
in theaters this weekend.
Yes, sir.
How was that working with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
Oh, man, it's amazing.
Really, though? Did your
Amazing.
neck hurt from looking up at your co-star during the whole shoot?
Here's the thing, man. When you got the confidence of a giant, you don't look up.
That is true. Man, someone has said that to you before. You didn't just make that up.
Somebody picked that up, but Jim just fell out my back
Go
pocket.
ahead now.
Somebody picked that up.
Man, no, but how was that relationship? It seemed like y'all had such a good chemistry, even watching the promo run.
Yeah.
Listen, man, me and DJ are
DJ, my bad.
beyond cool, man.
Dwayne
Yeah,
Johnson.
it's a nickname basis.
Right, right,
You know,
I
you
heard
get to
that.
this level, you get to this level of relationship, you're treated the way it should be treated, and
There
that's
it
with
is.
nothing but
understand that,
respect and
KH.
love, man.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I
Well,
understand
Big,
that.
you know, I don't really, we don't really do that. Right? That's not really our thing.
I know KH.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
Kev
really,
Hart, my man.
okay.
That's my man, 10 grand right
All
there.
Well, you know, I don't think it's the same dynamic, but I
Right.
get what
But
you're.
yeah, because we've known each other longer.
Right.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
than you and The Rock. But,
But
go
you know
ahead,
what?
that's sorry.
The thing with me and DJ is there was an instant clicking.
Like
there was
us,
an
yeah.
instant chemistry build. You know,
Yeah.
like when we signed up to do the movie, we met and we've met in passing, but we never spent any time with each other.
And there
So,
never was any talk like, man, we should work together.
in passing, we were at the Teen Choice Awards. This was probably about 4 years ago, and we passed each other, and there was just an admiration for each other's work, what we were doing. Hey man, I'm happy for you too, and we just walked away. And literally, this came, and when it came about, we jumped at the opportunity. But when we did a table read and sat down and started to talk about the project, the back and forth, the ping ponging off of one another,
No.
it was instant, man.
Hey,
That's what
Kev,
we
you
did.
don't have to audition, huh?
No, not right now.
Nice.
No, not right now.
Is there something that you auditioned for that you didn't get that we would know, like that part or that movie?
No, not right now.
Damn.
No. It's offer basis. It's either I'm coming to people with projects or they're coming to me with
But
projects.
even years and years
ago, Tropic Thunder.
Really, though?
Tropic Thunder.
And
man.
who did they get?
Brandon T. Jackson's part.
Oh,
Brandon
man.
T. Jackson's part. There was some lines in there years ago. And this is to show you why you always wait. Why you gotta wait until the finished product to see what it is. There was some
Yes.
lines in there, and I was like, man, I can't do that. Like I can't. I'm not going down that road, man. Not this. Like it was flagrant in the beginning stages of the script. And when I read it, I was like, no. And I didn't even have conversations with Ben or try to talk to people.
So did you
involved.
walk away from it, or
I didn't. I just said that I didn't want to read. I didn't want to read for it.
I heard
And
that?
then after that,
At that time, though, people were probably thinking like all those stars. Like, how do you not do that?
but
movie?
you don't know. You don't know who's involved.
right?
You know, at that point, a script is sent to you. You read the script, and they say the character that you could potentially, be. You know,
Right.
there's interest.
So
in
you didn't
for
know the
this.
attachments of the celebrities,
No.
right?
I didn't know. I didn't know
when you
everybody
saw
was
the
involved.
movie and you saw some of the dialogue or anything.
Burnt my balls.
Damn.
Pissed me off. I was in Australia filming a movie called Fool's Gold when they sent it to
Hello.
me. So they were like, put yourself on tape. And I was like, for what? And they just sent me the sides. And then I read the script later. And I was like, nah, man, this guy's stuff is real flagrant in here. They got me,
Right.
doing some stuff.
Right,
in this
jigaboo
one.
time, huh?
Yeah, there was some stuff in there. But then Brandon T. Jackson did it. And I was like, where's all the stuff at that I read? Everything changed. It was like a part. The part
It's a
was
whole
amazing.
different script.
Yeah, I was like, I would have killed that, man.
Man,
I didn't know about all that stuff.
Want
Yeah.
me to be Kevin Kunte in this
Yeah, it
movie,
was-
and now
it
they done
was-
switched it up.
It was bad. It was bad when I had first read it.
Now, Kev, you are about to get married, bro.
I am, man.
Congratulations
I
to
am.
you, man.
I'm sorry, ladies. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you know.
No. Look,
okay.
every
Welcome to the
face,
club, man.
every
So
face
tough.
dropped. Every face when you said it. Oh,
Yeah, man.
sad faces, tears. It's okay.
Yeah, man.
It's all right, ladies.
You know what's crazy
At least
about
we
that that,
still
man.
look at you.
Yeah, at least they can still
Admire.
look at you.
Hi, Candy.
It's crazy because when we finally say we got that one, you know, and then that's when they all come.
That's when they all come.
That's when they all like, oh, I wish I would have known. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's when everything
Same thing
from the
happened
past
with
come
me, man. I had
Be
one.
careful, big.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
Be careful. Why don't you just be careful, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone.
Yeah, just one. Just
out there
you know,
was
no
thinking
need to
like-
even talk about what it was. Just, you know,
Yeah, that's true.
hypothetically speaking, there were some things back in the day that could have been.
Yeah, that could have
Yeah,
been.
there you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I should have thought about that before I said it.
Yeah.
Now, is it true that your son Hendrix is going to throw your bachelor party?
It's gonna be my best man.
That's crazy.
Awesome.
My son, man.
That's beautiful,
My
man.
son is 8 years old, giving him grown man responsibility.
What
I
kind of
heard
bachelor
that.
party is that going to look like?
Hey, man, whatever my son
We
want to do.
gonna color.
I'm
What
gonna
are you
ask my
doing?
son, hey, listen, you're responsible. My exact words to him was, you're responsible for showing your dad a good time
I heard
before
that.
he gets married. I said, so what I'm
That's
gonna do
beautiful.
is I'm gonna give him $100,
Yeah,
and I'm
man.
gonna say today is on you. So everything that you think that we should do has got to be within this $100
love
budget.
it.
That's beautiful.
So he can feel like he's taking me out.
He probably gonna think that y'all need to play this video
No,
game
he
you
gonna
want to
take me
buy.
to Toys R Us.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
That's the
He
whole
gonna take
get
me to
down,
Toys
man.
R Us. Dad, what I think we should do is get these Nerf guns.
Right.
Because you're gonna love this.
And so the wedding is in August
It's gonna happen in August. Yeah.
of this year.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
heard that, man.
Yeah, I'm a
I
couple
haven't
months
got
away,
an
man.
invitation.
Save
That's
the
weird.
date?
You didn't get
Is
it?
there a save
No.
the date?
No, you gotta have.
No, man. You know why I didn't get an invitation?
Why?
Because I wasn't invited.
No, that's a lie.
Nah, man.
Do you still have your Hotmail address?
I still got my AOL.
Still
Like,
got
man, I
the-
hit you on the Skytail,
I hit your
B.
Hotmail. I
Like,
hit your
man.
Hotmail address.
You didn't
No,
get,
listen.
Hey, man, but you know what's a trip, dude? Like, when I got married, Kev, it was like you either invite everybody
Yeah.
or nobody.
That's weird because you talking about your wedding, and I knew you before.
That's why I said
Yeah.
either you invite everybody,
Everybody.
or nobody.
Here's the rules. Here's the rules, man. And this is
I
what you
invited
have to understand.
nobody.
But this is the difference. You got to understand this, okay? You're not getting married for other people.
Exactly.
You're getting married for you. At
Exactly.
the end of the day, as a man, you want your lady to have an amazing day. Your lady is the priority. It's
Yes,
not
sir.
the people being able to say that they were a part of or attached. It's not for them. It's for you. You know, I think sometimes those weddings become spectacles, and,
Yes, they
and
do,
the
man.
couples don't get to have a good time. You know, I want to have a good time.
I wanted a wedding, man, where I was like, I don't have to introduce everybody to
Yeah.
everyone.
You don't want to entertain.
Yeah, and I don't want to have it where it's like, oh, like who's this? Like I knew everyone pretty much, aside from a couple people from my wife's side that came down. But other than that, I was like, man, I didn't want to have Kevin Hart there, none of that.
Well, I think that's definitely I want to talk to you about that off air because I'm just confused as to why I think I would have been a big hit. At
Right,
your
right,
wedding.
right.
Just,
You know what it
know.
would have been, Kev? The reason why I didn't invite you as well, it would have turned into an appearance.
There you go.
And I was protecting you.
That
The
makes
same
sense.
way you're protecting me. Now, you could have had everybody there, President Obama.
Yeah.
But you said, let me not invite Big Boy because I don't want my family.
Yeah,
all
I don't
over
want them
this
all
guy.
over you. Big.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't know this, Big. My family follows you.
There
and
it is,
that's,
man.
Yeah,
Oh,
like so for
I
those
love that.
people, I'm not bringing that energy to Big because he's
Exactly,
there
man.
having a good time,
And
and
I
I know
thank you.
Big. When you get to drinking, you get wild.
You know
that.
me,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Big get the
Where
drinking.
are my underwear?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You ever seen that guy
Oh
who
my gosh,
invited
man.
Weird
Oh,
Al?
man.
You ever seen-
I
That's
could
how
pop
it was
this
big.
tooth out right now,
No,
but I
don't.
have to explain the story.
I've seen it.
You know,
I've
I
seen
would
you
have to
do
explain the
it.
story.
I've heard the story 5
Man,
times.
yeah, man. How that blood get on your shirt? Don't worry about it. Kevin, I follow you on Instagram with the other 1,700 people that follow you.
That's I don't think that's correct. I think it's probably a little more.
Oh, well, I
Let's
haven't.
get the number right.
I'm sorry, I haven't checked in like the last week, but I'm pretty sure you're not over 2,000.
No.
All right. Well, anyway, I mean, if you want to be
Great
braggadocious,
not braggadocious.
how many people do you have following you,
I
man?
don't think the number is important. I'm just saying
Right.
it's not.
Do you have over
1,700.
2 million?
I got a little bit over 2 million.
Right. Well, I mean, that's cool.
A little bit
you know
over
what I'm
2
saying?
million.
I like to keep mine exclusive, man.
That's the thing. I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Like when I get to 300,000, that's when I'm going to tell people stop. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
because you want to control it.
just
You
stop
wanna
it.
control
You know what I'm
but
saying?
some people are good with dealing with the masses. You
Right,
know,
right,
I'm
right.
almost at 37 million, but I'm very
So much.
intimate with them. You know, I talk, I communicate, I
37
respond.
million.
Yeah.
That's just on Instagram.
Okay. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Twitter I think is like 30 million
Okay.
as well.
All right. Okay.
Then I
All
think-
right.
Okay, I'm just telling you.
No,
that's
no,
not-
but you're saying a whole lot now. It's like, it's almost like you're bragging now.
I'm not
But,
bragging.
I mean, yeah, we know the numbers.
Facebook is also a great support group
Yes,
too.
it
Facebook
is,
like
man.
25 million. which
100,
are really
125.
cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Then after that, you got
Those numbers
Snapchat. Snapchat is an
Man,
amazing
ain't it,
thing right
man?
now. So when you do that, you start to
300 over here.
combine all of it. You know,
Your
you're
media
looking at
outreach reach is what? What do you think your platform is?
all together.
Yeah.
Probably like 120 million. 120 million people.
Yeah, man.
Easy.
It's all
That
right.
I interact with though. I
Right,
don't
right,
let people.
right.
You know, some people let people control.
Yeah,
their
yeah. You
social
do your
media.
own, man.
I'm on my own, man. I like to do it myself.
Yeah, that's what I say also, man. Like, I could have had 1 million followers. You know
I
what I'm saying?
believe you.
But at one point, I was just like, you know what?
But you real secret, Big. That's the thing. You know, you don't show everything.
Right,
I'm
right.
authentic. I
Right.
think
And
my
I'm
fan
fake.
base.
Authentic.
Well, it's not that
Wow.
it's not that you're fake. It's just
What's
not
the
that
opposite of
you just
authentic?
don't
What?
show everything.
Right. You like,
know?
what should I show?
Well, you know, you
Help
don't
me,
show
help me.
people when you arrive to the studio. What's your morning look like? I want
Right.
to know. What happens when you first
Ah.
get here?
Mm,
Okay, what Big eat for breakfast?
right.
Snapchat.
right.
Okay, at
And
the
then
big,
if I say what I'm eating for breakfast, they're like, yeah, that's why your ugly ass eating them eggs.
no, I mean, some people may want to know how does Big power his morning up.
Oh, man,
Okay,
that is true.
after powering
That
your morning up, you know what else they may want to say?
What is that?
How does Big interact with his crew? You know, what's your
Oh,
dynamic?
man.
You know,
Here, start
that's
to
all I'm
record
saying.
some of this, too.
Okay,
man.
Yeah.
that's all. Listen, if you don't want the gems, Big, then I won't drop them.
No, drop the gems,
Okay.
man. Drop the gems.
You know,
All right.
that keyboard is cool, but does Big actually control it, or do you got somebody else in here doing
that
it?
is
you know?
true. That
I'm
is-
saying,
let me know when
as
we're recording,
as a fan, that's what I would want to know.
Right,
you
right,
know?
right, right.
When those
You gotta give
phones
your
light
fans
up, how y'all making decisions to answer some of these calls? You know,
Mm.
who's your favorite? Who's not your favorite?
Right,
Ooh,
right.
You know, I mean,
Oh.
listen,
I don't want
forget
that
it.
answer.
I'm not going to say anything.
Right,
man,
right. Well, you said a lot to
But
the
I'm-
point that I can't even write all this down.
Well, no, I don't want to say too much,
Right,
but
right,
I
right.
just think this is such a dope dynamic that you
right,
have
right.
here and that
Uh-huh.
you've built, man. So
Right.
I'm just like, for people that
Got
are
Kevin Hart up in
aspiring
here.
to-
We're live on the air right now.
yeah,
Man.
yeah.
Yeah.
For people that are aspiring to do what you
Right,
do,
yeah.
I think it's very
Yeah, I'm working all this
inspirational.
right now, right here.
Get
man.
it, Big, get it.
Show you right,
Tell
man. This is my remote control right here.
Tell
He told me to be a little
it.
more open with people.
Yeah.
Just to tell y'all the truth, man, these ain't even regular glasses. These are prescriptions. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying?
There you
Your
go.
boy eyesight is going bad. All right, check back in with me. All right, well, how was that, Kev?
perfect.
Was that okay?
That's good,
All
man.
right, there it is right there,
Now, you
man.
know how many people in radio with glasses gonna feel comfortable about saying that they got bad eyes now?
Damn it, because I did it.
Because you did
That's
it. You stood
innovating.
up for that. You got so
I'm gonna
many.
put them back on, man, because I
did
didn't even
first.
know you were here. You know what I'm saying? That's Kevin Hart. He's here, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all stick around. Y'all radio's Big Boys
Big
Neighborhood.
Boy.
Kevin, please tell me it isn't so. Around April or so,
Yeah.
we heard that you said you're going to give up stand-up.
Okay.
Now, was that a true statement?
Absolutely
Is it
not.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not. What I said was a couple days ago, earlier this week, I launched a trailer for my next stand-up special, which is What Now. You know, the trailer is at like 17 million impressions, 5 million views. It's killing. The reaction's been amazing. But what I said was, I don't know if I'm going to be able to outdo what I did to tape another special. This may be my last special. Like,
Okay.
you know,
Got it.
this one is going to theaters, you know, if
Right.
this one breaks the records, if this one becomes the #1 stand-up comedy concert film of all time, I'm not going to compete against myself. You know, I think that's how people damage, you know, their own success. If you accomplish certain things and you stand on a pedestal, leave that pedestal alone.
Right.
Still do what you do. You know, go out. I can go out and tour, but I'm not going to try to do what I
That.
did. Like, I put everything into this film. You know,
Because
this is,
it almost sounded like a blanket statement that you were giving up stand-up.
I can't do that, man.
And we've seen great comedians that do movies and their movies are successful, and then they do leave the stage. And you're like, damn.
I can't do that.
I
can't
heard
do that.
that.
You know, the stage is what got me to the movies. And
Right.
and the stage is what keeps you, that's what not only keeps you grounded, but that's my immediate connection. You know,
Right.
I know what's going on in the world. I know how people feel, how they react because I'm on stage. The minute that I depart from that, you alienate yourself. Now I'm guessing. Now I'm coming out and I'm doing what I think is
Shooting
cool.
in the dark.
I'm in the movie 5 years from now doing the nay-nay because I think it's still what's going
Right.
on because I ain't been out.
And if you
know?
don't do that movie, let me know, because my career been horrible
Well,
in movies. Hey, Kev, how did it feel, man? Was it was in Philly where you had the football, what was the
stadium.
field?
That's what
the stadium.
that's what now is. That's
Man,
the football
how many
stadium.
people? Because I saw pictures and, you know, I had moments to live through social media. How many actual bodies did you have there?
53,000. 53,000 people.
That's
Stand-up
crazy,
comedy.
bro.
That's
I
awesome.
could go and do an appearance right now.
Yeah.
Promote it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
At a gas station giving away free gas, I won't have 53 people there. You know what I'm saying? But I know my zone. You know what I'm saying? And then when we say we have no more gas, then everybody gonna leave anyway.
That's half the battle is knowing. You know,
Right,
that
right,
was me. That was me taking a shot in the dark. We had such success, a large amount of success with the stadiums and the arenas. And I said, you know what, man? I said, look, let me explain this such an amazing amount of business. Let me explain that tour broke records and the special. I funded it. I put it out myself. It did $33 million in the theaters. I said, well, if I'm going to go after that, if I'm going to go after all these other records that are out there, my product has to look the part. So I put it all, man. I dumped about a good $13.5 million into this project.
Wow.
Me. This my money. I said, I'm going to fund it. I didn't want a studio to come in and do it. I think if you really, truly do believe in something, you put the stuff up. You put the backbone and hard work, blood, sweat, and tears into it. That way, at the end of the day, if it doesn't work, hey, you know that you took a chance on yourself and nobody else has anything on you. So with this here, man, I swung at the fences. The stadium show went unbelievably amazing. I mean, dude, to have
how does the film
people,
look?
It's unreal, dude. It's mind blowing. I swear, I've never been more proud of anything that I've done. It is honestly my best work to date.
That's dope.
As a stand-up comedian, I've watched it. I've watched that special probably 42 times from being in the edit room, from getting it to where I wanted to be. It is the best representation of comedy that I've ever had as a comedian.
And that's why you pretty much say that you don't want to compete with that.
Look, if I somehow get better than that, if I somehow grow past where I am now and I come up with an idea for another special that can surpass what I did there, dude, I did an action comedy stand-up special. There's an action movie in front of the stand-up special. I get to the stand-up special from a action sequence that happens. I took the whole James Bond 007, wrote it, got Tim Story to come in and direct it. Leslie Small, another good friend of mine, co-directed with me. I said I want it to be big. So in Philadelphia, how do I give the representation and presentation that I'm like nobody else? Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to go, and I'm playing a big poker game. It's a high-stakes poker game. At this poker game, things happen. When things happen, I have to get myself out the poker game because later that day, I had a show to go to. So it's about me escaping from this situation. That's a real, dude, I shot a real life.
How long is that time before you get on stage? Like if I'm in the theater watching.
If you're in the theater watching, 17 minutes.
I heard that.
17 minutes. Dude, it's tight, man.
Kevin Hart, recently, man, someone got into your house.
Yeah.
$500,000 worth of stuff.
Jerks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I saw where you released on social media. It was beautiful because it was like, I'm safe, my health is safe, my family is safe. But when you get home and you realize that your sanctuary has been penetrated, I've been burglarized. What did that feel like to you?
Oh, well, I got lucky, man, and that's why I gave the post that I gave this morning. You know what I mean? Look, things were taken. My house wasn't damaged. Luckily they didn't vandalize the house and throw stuff all over the place. They came in and they knew what they were doing. So all you can do is just be happy that nobody was home.
Right.
That nobody was injured and nobody was hurt. And at the end of the day, it's material items that can all be replaced. I'm not worried about that. It's you gotta find a positive in every negative, and I say it all the time. And the positive is okay, Kev. Let's beef up. Let's go and respond the way you're supposed to. This is just an alert. You just got an early alert before things get crazier to say, okay, hey, just be cautious. Regardless of where you live, it can happen. And granted, I'm in a great community.
Right.
I'm in a gated community. So, it just sets your alarms off differently and it makes you look at things and people different. That's all.
Man, and I know Kanye got hit, Drake got hit. Chris Brown. I'm wondering if Chris Brown a few times. Sometimes the girl even stay at the house so we can come home and see her. I'm wondering if there's some kind of ring out there or something that, man.
It may be. Listen, at the end of the day, you always have to watch your surroundings, and you never know who's what or who's who. Or who's capable of being who's who or who's what. So you just have to have your alerts up at all times. And right now at this point, it's about my family and it's about me making sure that they're protected, which is what I'll do.
Hey, Kev, I remember you saying that you kind of buy yourself a watch after each movie. Were any of those taken?
Hey, brother, I can't speak on stuff like that.
Right. Well, let's play like I didn't answer it.
I don't speak on stuff like, look, they got some stuff.
Right.
At the end of the day, that's what you have.
One time you had some Nikes on Instagram. Instagram.
Yeah.
They were like
Did they
blue,
get those?
and they had
Did
some
they get those?
orange.
Oh.
Did they take the,
Well, you
the
know,
same answer?
Well, here's the thing, Big. You know, I'm gonna be honest, man. When we look at this footage, I'm not saying that I saw similar characteristic traits from yourself.
Right.
You know,
You talking about the lump
yeah.
back here on my
Just-
head? That's a dead giveaway,
you know,
Jack.
those are some things that I've seen where,
Right.
you know, it's made me go big. But look, I find material in everything.
I
You
heard
know,
that.
the
Yeah, yeah,
material in this is.
I see.
I think.
Right.
I think one of the guys in the ski mask took the time to go to the bathroom, which pissed me off. Like,
Really though?
watching the camera, like you see, like one of them go in the bathroom and he takes some time and he comes out and like,
You're like, this dude
did he
use
use my
too?
goddamn bathroom
My
too?
personal-
Like
like he didn't even go to the company
yeah,
restroom.
you did. At least I'd rather you shit on the floor.
Yeah. Do a alpha dog or whatever that movie was,
whatever
man.
that is. Like I don't like that part of it.
I
But
heard
you know,
that.
listen, it is what it is, guys.
Well,
like I said,
we
for
here, we
everybody,
smiling, man.
Everybody that was concerned about me, I'm okay. My family's okay. Nobody was hurt. Nobody's injured. Just know that I am a smart individual, and you know, you fool me once, you know, shame on me. You get me again twice, then I'm
Somebody
just a
gonna die?
stupid. I'm a
Oh,
stupid
okay,
fool.
okay,
You
okay,
get
all
me
right.
twice. You know, you don't put yourself in position to be dumb twice. you
I
know?
heard that.
Everything happens for a reason.
Well,
you know?
you keep coming back doing this show, so
Hey, listen, I'm telling you, everything happens for a reason,
You're a
brother.
dumbass.
Hey.
All right.
Are you getting back together with Dwayne Johnson for Jumanji? True.
Yes,
Oh, my
yes,
God.
we are. We start filming
Details.
that. We start filming in September, man. I'm excited.
So is it
Excited.
reimagining or is it like a continuation?
Here's what we're doing. This is where everybody should get clarity, okay? First and foremost, you can't redo Jumanji, okay?
Right,
Jumanji
right.
is a classic. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. What we're doing is modifying a movie for our generation.
Okay.
There's a generation who has no idea what Jumanji is or what it was.
Right.
So you take the same premise, you take the same movie, and you adapt, but you adapt in a way to where our times, our, I guess you could say, our devices, our electronic capability, all of these things that we have access to now are different from the things that the world of Jumanji had access to then. So what we're going to do, we're just doing it on steroids a little bit, but at the same time paying homage to the late, great Robin Williams. You know,
Hey,
it's
man.
The Rock, myself, Jack Black, and we're about to put a
And the new
amazing woman in
Spider-Man,
place.
Tom.
Yeah, yeah.
You should get in on the next Spider-Man.
He will,
man. Oh,
if he
listen.
want to.
Listen, that's the part you're talking about. It's gonna go through levels.
Yeah.
The
If he
dip.
wants to,
If he
there
wants
it
to,
is.
that's
Yeah,
boy, I just
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
But
Mr.
I'm
Take all the
excited.
jobs.
I'm excited about it, man. And after that, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go drama.
Kev, let me ask you the question
go ahead.
that scares me every time I ask you.
What you got going on?
What does Kevin Hart have going on right now?
Right
either
now.
that's being filmed in the editing bay, that's done. What do you have coming up?
All right. Well, I mean, listen. First and foremost, let's all understand that
Right.
I'm a hard worker,
Yes,
brother.
you are, brother.
Okay.
Say the least.
Things aren't given.
Don't apologize for your success.
Things aren't given, they're taken, they're earned.
Right.
So, you know, in this long list of ish that you're about to hear, just understand that it's all well thought out and calculated. Okay, so you got Central Intelligence, of course, which is in theaters this weekend. Go support it. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, myself. After that, you got Secret Life of Pets, which is in theaters July 8th. My first animation. I play Snowball. I'm very excited about this franchise, the possibilities of what this animation can do. After that, you got What Now, the stand-up comedy concert film, or shall I say action stand-up comedy concert film that's coming out in October. After that comes out, I'll be filming Jumanji. After I film Jumanji, we will go into production with a movie called Intouchable, which is a remake of the foreign version Intouchable, but it's me and Bryan Cranston. For you guys who don't know who he is, I mean, amazing actor. From Malcolm in the Middle to Breaking Bad to Trombone. I mean, the list goes on and on. So I'm excited to work with somebody of his level and his talent. You got season 5, Real Husbands of Hollywood. I've stepped it up. I've decided to put my directing hat on now. So this season I'm directing as well as writing, as well as producing, as well as starring. After that, I said, well, why stop there? I created a network. So myself and Lionsgate is partnered up. And we have a subscription-based network, which is basically think Tidal, think Spotify, but think for comedy. You know,
Ooh.
I said, why not create a multicultural hub for comedy? I don't like the fact that there's so many different places that people go to comedy, but it's segregated. I said I represent all people. I represent laughter from all races, shapes, and sizes. So I'm gonna build a network for it. Laugh Out Loud is that hub. All content creators, all mini series ideas will be welcomed, and this is a new business venture that I've taken on. And I'm lucky to have amazing partners like Lionsgate in it. After that,
Oh, Lord,
I said,
stop.
okay, yeah, I'm sorry, brother.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You
Captain
make
Underpants.
this the last one.
Captain Underpants.
Yes.
The animation, we're doing that, which I'm very excited about as well.
Have you ever got on the set and said the wrong lines?
No.
Oh, okay. Just
Very,
checking.
very well aware where I am and why I need to be there, what I'm supposed to be doing.
You got to pay extra attention to your schedule, though.
I do. 100%.
Yeah, like today, I know that I have a meeting after work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then I have another one July 9th. You know what I'm saying? So even just juggling all that, you know what I'm saying?
It's a lot.
That's
Then
a
I
lot.
got,
That's
you know,
a lot.
what I got the BET Celebrity Basketball
Yeah,
game
there you go. You
where
got
I
that.
am assistant coach
There
there.
you go. That's
You know what
huge.
I'm saying? I got to do that.
Yeah, that's huge.
I'm going to the Usher Bryson Tiller concert.
There you
I'm not
go.
doing anything. I'm just going.
You're going, but
I'm
that's still
going
on
to
your
that.
schedule.
That's
It's
on
your
my schedule, bro.
brother. As
That's
long
on
as you
my
know it's on your schedule.
Basketball with my son on the weekend. So
That's
yeah,
huge.
man. You know, I'm
That's
sitting
huge.
and I'm just rolling this off the top of my head
That's
right
huge.
now.
That's huge,
Yeah,
man.
I got a
Memory.
YouTube channel.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
I mean,
I got
listen,
that,
brother, you
you
got
know.
stuff. From what I'm hearing,
Yeah.
you got stuff going on.
Yes, I do, man.
You know, in your off time, if you want to take time, you know, I'm very serious about this whole physical fitness thing
Right. Oh,
now.
man. We got to come back. We got to talk
Yeah.
about that, bro.
Of course, you know, I got nothing but time.
Really, you don't. Y'all, hey, man, it's crazy because when I be like, man, y'all stick around y'all radios, he go and shoot a movie and come
Come
back.
right back.
Kevin, you teamed up with Nike for your shoes, obviously,
Yes.
for Hustle Hart. And
Are you wearing some right now?
No, I'm
Did
not
you bring
ready
us
right
up?
now. Oh my! Wait,
Hey, dude, that's got to be horrible how many people probably ask you for shoes now that they know that you got your own.
It is, but at the same time, it's a question that you never thought that you would get asked.
Right.
You know, so that's the thing. You got to take everything, and like I said, there's a positive in every negative.
Right.
You
So
know?
that was negative, you saying how she asked you for them shoes.
No, that's
pretty much what it was.
The
They're little.
the positive in that is that I'm being asked about my sneakers.
Right.
I have a signature sneaker. I'm signed by Nike as an athlete.
How many of those? Now, what is your shoe called, Kev?
It's a Nike Trainer Free Instinct Hart, Hustle Hart.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
how many of those do you have at your house or at your warehouse, the office? Like, how many pair of those do you own?
You know, I own enough for me to work out in. You know, right now I don't.
So, like,
I
one
don't,
pair?
No, I got all
No,
the
'cause that's,
colorways.
you know, I don't work out a lot.
before they come out, so I switch up my colorways, but enough to where my rotation is cool. You know, I like to represent myself properly.
Go ahead
If
now.
I'm running,
Do
I'm
you
in
ever
my
just
shoe.
run and then handle to the home? Like, cause you wear what? Like what? 5 or something?
No, that's I got, definitely I'm like a man's foot.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I'm
Y'all talking about like a 5 and men's?
No, I'm like an 8. I'm like a size 8.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All right.
I don't like how I said that. Like that was a massive improvement from the 5.
Like an 8.
I'm like an 8.
Right.
brother. No, man. Listen, I'm. Let me tell you why I'm so excited. I'm so excited because this whole thing started from what I do. You know,
Right.
it isn't. I'm big on authenticity. I'm big on what's real. I'm big on what people are going to watch and respond to because there isn't a gimmick behind it. You know, we were filming. Oh my God, we were filming Central Intelligence in Boston. Okay. And me and Boss, my trainer, Boss goes everywhere with me. I said, look, man, I'm not about doing things halfway. You know, we're going to go into it. Let's make it a lifestyle. You know, you're there every day. Where I move, you move with me. You know, let's really commit to this. Committed, we're in Boston. One day I get the idea. I said, you know, let's go for a run, but I'm going to tweet. See how many people we can get to show up with us. Out of nowhere, we did it last minute. We got 300 people to show up and just run with us in Boston. Oh, man, this was dope. Let's do it again next week. I'm filming there, so I'm there every week. We do it again, we get 700 people. We do it again, we get like 1,000 people. Nike, who's been friends of mine for a long time, said, Kevin, we love what you're doing. We want to sit and talk. Nike, myself, we talked. I told him, I said, the whole reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is to simply just get people motivated to get up and get active. I said, there's no reward in it. I'm not doing it for the gold medal. I said, I just think it's dope that people are like, yo, you know what? Let's go run with Kev. Let's go get active.
Have you
So,
always been a runner? It seemed like
I've
like in the
I've
last
gotten
few
into it a
years?
lot more, man.
Right.
That's my therapy. You know,
Right.
me running with some headphones on by myself, running 3 miles, 5 miles. You know, now I'm upping it 6, 7 miles. That for me is calming. That's my muse. So I've adapted the runner's lifestyle, and I'm glad that I did. You know?
then you take it overseas as
Yeah,
well.
it's global now.
That's crazy.
Dude, you know,
Huge.
we did a tally. Nike and myself did a tally. We had more than 50,000 people run with Hart.
Wow.
more than 50,000 people. So this year I said, well, I don't want to not grow in anything that I'm doing. We were doing 5Ks. So right now I'm challenging myself to do a 10K. Those people that did the 5Ks, you want to embark on this journey with me, challenge yourself. You know, I'm coming back. I'm coming back to different cities. I'm going to more countries. I'm going to make it a global phenomenon. But more importantly, I'm going to do it to where through Nike and through Nike's app, we're about to have it to where people are going to be able to be with me regardless of where you are. I'm going to connect with you regardless of where you are. We're going to build that social community so we can all get active, get healthy together. At the end of the day, man, I preach that you got one life.
Yeah,
You got one life, man, and when these kids will change that life. I'm not helping death. Why help death? You know what I mean? Like people don't take care of themselves, but you don't realize the end result is death. There is no in between. It's like, all right, well, you don't. Eventually it's going to catch up to you. You'll die. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to enhance my life as much as I can. And I think anybody who hears that and sees that, you know, it does help give people the push that some of them need, man. And, you know, everybody don't have to be an amazing athlete or a bodybuilder or this, you know, this person is going to the Olympics. You know, you do what's best for you, but knowing that you're doing something is enough for you to carry on. See that? I just switched from entertainer to motivational speaker.
Yes, you did, brother.
Back to being
I'm thinking you setting up for your TED Talk.
The thing is, let me give you a little something
Go ahead
about
now,
Kevin
please.
Hart. What
Please,
I'm thinking
Kevin.
about doing big.
Yes,
that's my,
yes.
Oh, I got a book. I'm also writing a book.
I heard
Wow.
about that.
Yes.
Don't stop.
Also doing a book. And I got
Your
another,
book probably may sell, though.
yeah, well,
Did you ever read my book?
actually, Big, you know what? I didn't. But I
Right.
want to talk to you.
Yes,
I
yes,
want to talk
yes.
to you about that because I.
You know what?
I
But
wanna
that's
talk
okay
to you
because I
about
haven't
the
read your
copy.
book either.
Well, it didn't come out yet. But,
Just
Like
let it
he's not
go.
going to.
I know, but just let me have that moment where I say I didn't read yours either. Cut.
all right, I'm
Do
sorry.
you, when the director says cut, do you keep going?
It depends on the take. If
Oh,
I'm on
okay,
fire,
that's true. All right.
if I'm on fire, they got to take
but
this.
right there, it was kind of more like a exclamation point that I put. I didn't read yours
Okay.
either. We didn't have to go dot, 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 dot.
Oh, well, I just want to let you know I want to get yours, though.
Right,
You know
right.
what? I'm about to buy it on Amazon today. That's
They
what
don't
I'm
have
gonna
them available anymore. They sent them all to me. So, yeah.
They took 'em off.
Yeah, they sent them all to me. So if you want one, I got one in the office for you, but
Yeah.
they're no longer for purchase. You know what I'm saying? I bought the last 100 for $6. The total. All right. Do you know what the plan is for you for Father's Day?
do. Man, ain't no plan. My babies do the same thing every year. Hype
Really
me up and give me some bullshit.
Man.
Come downstairs, Dad.
Do you still go downstairs surprised, or do you go down like?
They got me 2 years in a row. Now I take my time. Like, you know.
Like, what do you mean when you say bull?
I'm a toaster strudel, some
Really?
waffle.
Ta-da!
Dad, look what we made. You make them damn things every morning. That ain't nothing for me.
And I bought them.
Yeah, it's nothing. At the end of the day, man, I'm just big on time. I'm big on,
Yeah, man.
you know.
Will you be home?
No, I'm not gonna be home, but I'll be able to see them. So
I heard that.
it's cool. Like as long as it's downtime and it's some good time. Like me and my kids, we're big on conversation. We're big on dinner. We're big on taco nights. We're
Right,
big
right.
on movie nights. You know, we're big on literally connecting and laughing. As
How
long
do you
as I
keep that time though? You know, because it seems like you're always working.
Yeah, I am.
But then I do like we'll pop up, Kev, and I'll see you somewhere, and it'll just be you, the queen, and the babies, just you and the babies. You know,
Yeah.
like when you home, no one ever pops up and see Kevin Hart in a club.
No.
Or Kevin Hart, or you know, like
No.
when I see you, it's always about
I'm
the babies.
with my family. I mean, listen, what's really dope at this stage in my life, you dictate what's important.
Mhm.
Nobody tells you what you have to do or supposed to do. You dictate your schedule. So you make time for what's important. There's not a week that goes by that I do not see my kids. When I have to be gone for that whatever period of time that's coming up, I'm with my kids for a mass amount of time before I leave.
Right.
You balance it out to where it makes sense.
Do you ever fly them to the set, or when you get a weekend, you fly home?
My
or
kids,
something?
every weekend I go home.
I heard
Every
that.
weekend. If I'm somewhere and I'm working on set, I'm home every weekend. Or if I'm somewhere on site shooting, my kids will come down for X, Y, and Z amount of time while I'm shooting. You do what you have to. But what I'm happy about is that my kids are smart enough to understand not only who their dad is,
Right.
but how hard their dad works.
That's
And
beautiful.
that's what they take from it. Like they were on tour, they worked for me on tour.
As they should.
On a What Now tour.
Hell, I'll go
I had
work
them
for you on
working.
What
tour.
did you have them doing?
You know, you just got to give them a
Selling
piece of
programs.
responsibility.
Okay.
You know, they're gonna mess it up. You
Right,
know
right,
that. But the first 2 weeks they took it serious. You know, everybody that had a pass, they were responsible in the green room for putting stickers like on the
Go
on the
ahead
passes. So if you had the correct pass, you got a sticker from my son and my daughter. Then that,
Did
2
you ever
weeks
see
later,
somebody? Oh yeah, 2 weeks later, you're like, how he
Hey,
get in
guy,
here?
where the stickers at? Mm-hmm. What you talking about? You don't know. That's your job. They got stuck. They were
It
trying
wasn't
to
fun
sneak and
anymore.
watch it. They were trying to sneak and watch the show.
Now they probably figured out like, hold on, man, this is work.
Man, this ain't really nothing.
Like, man,
What was your
I ain't
first
doing
job?
this.
My first job, lifeguard.
Oh, really though?
You save any lives?
Nope, almost killed one. 100% true.
I remember,
100% true.
man.
Swear to God.
I remember you told me this is Kel.
Little boy was drowning. I thought he was playing. I thought he was sitting there playing around, and I'm just looking. Lifeguard from across
Spitting
the
out
pool.
with sunflower seeds.
Lifeguard from across the pool jumped in, blew the whistle, made everybody move, grabbed the boy, got him out. They had to check his breathing. He was
Oh
like,
man.
Hart, that was your post. What are you doing? I was like,
I thought he was horseplay.
I didn't think. Well, what do you mean? He was right there in front of you. That was my first and last day. I was like, this
Really
ain't
though?
for me. I'm dead serious. Little boy almost drowned on my
On your watch.
On
What
my
other jobs
watch.
did you have, Kel?
Lifeguard and sneaker salesman. Lifeguard was the first one. I was a lifeguard for like 7 months during the summer. And they threw me in the pool one time.
You
when
were
I
a
didn't like it.
lifeguard. Hold on, let me see this. You were a lifeguard for 7 months,
7 months.
during
7
the
months.
summer.
Well, it starts early. When you're a lifeguard, you got to start training early. So
Okay.
you go into training. When you go and prepare to be a lifeguard, you don't just say, I'm going to be a lifeguard.
Right.
So your classes
So
start.
you were a lifeguard for 7 months during the summer.
You say during the summer because that's when you're going to potentially work.
Okay.
It starts
All right.
early. You
Okay.
go in.
So you're gonna make this the right answer.
I'm not making anybody with a lifeguard background can
Right,
tell
right.
you the
Okay.
classes from the school classes,
Right.
from the physical
You didn't
classes.
say I was a lifeguard, and you said I was a lifeguard for 7 months in the
No,
summer.
I get what you're saying. But listen, the one thing
Regardless, the kid almost died
I
on the
have,
watch.
I have the gift of gab. I'll
yeah.
flip whatever I need to flip and make it make
I'm
sense.
seeing this.
Yeah, I'll make it make sense.
You making
okay?
me tired on
Now,
this.
yeah.
I'm trying to clown. He like, oh well, maybe it was. Like, Big, were you ever a lifeguard?
Yeah, that's
like,
what.
me,
So you
were
don't know.
Did you do?
Yeah.
Did you
Well,
ever
shut
have
up
to
then,
carry
man.
the brick?
Right.
You ever had to swim the whole length of the pool with the brick?
No, I haven't, man.
Have you ever went the length of the 25-meter pool underwater?
No, I
Then
haven't,
you don't know
Kev.
the classes, big.
I apologize,
Obviously, you're
then,
not
man.
certified.
Yeah, and you
now,
know what? I
as
don't
a
speak
certified
lifeguard.
lifeguard,
Please tell
who
me.
passed the test.
Go ahead now.
When the summertime came,
Right.
you're given a post. You're given a destination.
Right.
You have no idea where these places are going to be. They sent me to the hood. Not that I
Okay.
wasn't already in the hood.
Right. You
but they
want to
sent
work.
me to the hood that I wasn't familiar with. I would have much rather be in my hood where you know the people.
Right.
Hey, Keisha.
Kev.
Hey, yo, get down, man. Stop playing. I'll let y'all do it. Just don't do it while the boss here. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. They sent me to the place where I had no respect at all.
And dude almost died on your watch.
Almost died on my watch.
Did you get fired from the shoe job as well?
I never got fired from the shoe job. I quit
Okay.
the shoe job. I quit the shoe job.
Why was the comedy starting to?
That's when the comedy started. The
Hey.
shoe job was an amazing job.
Kev,
man.
what amount of money did you make when you thought like, oh my god, did you get like
$75 per amateur night.
and did you
and I
think
won-
like, man, this is it?
I won 4 amateur nights in a row. The amateur nights were every Thursday. I won 4 in a row. I said, that's $300. My rent at the time, we were splitting. I had a roommate. It was only like $175.
You're like, man, I'm on
I
profit.
said, look, right now, every month I flip this, I'm up.
Yeah, I'm
And I
rich.
can start stacking. You know, I got the money for my white T-shirts. Remember, that's back then.
Come on
All you
now.
needed was a
White
white
tees.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
You needed a white T-shirt, some Air Force Ones. You was straight. You
There
didn't
it
need nothing
is.
else. That's an outfit.
Yeah.
I said, I got that.
And
I
go
can
get
look
these
the
by the
part.
dozen.
Man, the minute I quit my job, they stopped them amateur night competitions. I said, ain't this about a bitch? Ain't this about a... Oh, man.
Hey,
What-
Kev, can you share the story once again, man, when you were talking about how you were about to get evicted from your place
Oh.
and you had called your mom?
Yeah, 100%.
Rest in peace.
My mom, very religious woman, over religious. Literally, I'm behind on my rent. My mom at the time, she made a commitment that she would pay my rent for the first year until I figured out how to make the money myself. I'm like 2 months late. Okay, this point, you know, they're not having it. Either you pay the money or you got to go. They put the eviction notice on my door. I tell my mom, I'm like, yo, mom, listen, I know, you know, you keep on prolonging this, but I need the money. She was like, did you read your Bible? I'm like, mom, look, this isn't time to be, you know, religious right now. I get it. Like I'm gonna get to God, but right now I gotta get them their money. She said, talk to me when you read your Bible. She just keeps playing. You know, it's your mom, man. Like you can cuss at your mom or do nothing crazy. So I just hang up the phone in frustration. I call her back in the morning. Mom, can you please just give me this money, Mom? Please. You talk to me when you read your Bible. Hang up the phone. That whole day goes by. That night, I'm like, you know what, man? Let me just pray. Let me just pray that my mom give me this money. I take the Bible, open up the Bible. Bible had a zipper on it. Open up the Bible. My mom had all the checks for the remaining months in the Bible.
Really?
She fell out the Bible.
That's so dope.
So her
That's
way to
crazy.
see if I was reading my Bible was she put the checks in there. So the months previous, I'm saying, yeah, I've read it, Mom, but look, I'm late. You know, I'm lying.
You were lying.
The day that I decided to open up my Bible and actually pray about something is the day that a prayer was answered.
Did you read
That's
the Bible?
crazy.
True story. Hell yeah.
You
after
just
that.
take the- or did you just take the checks?
Did you read the Bible immediately, or did you go cash
Right.
one of the checks?
No,
first?
I cried. I cried for a second because it just made you go like you. There's glimpses of greatness that you get as a young adult where you see that you see the hard work and effort of a parent. You see why. That was one of the moments where I was like, my mom is dope.
Hey, dude, I remember hitting my brother up. This is years ago before I got into radio, and I had a van that was tow up, and I remember hitting him up for some bread. And he just kept on telling me, man, you got to work your body. You got to do this. Did you work out? Did you work out? I would never work out. He would say, did you get on the treadmill? I didn't know until years later that he had taped the check under the treadmill, and all I had to do was get on the treadmill and run, and the check would have passed by me. Yeah. Okay, it didn't happen. I just want to have one of these
Wait a
moments.
minute. That would have been dope as hell, though. That would have been dope as hell,
Kurt,
though.
you got to take care of yourself.
Yo, listen.
Did you get on the treadmill?
I was about to say, man, he probably knew my mom, man. They probably talked back in the day.
Hey, that's crazy. You too big. Hey, man, do you ever look at The Rock and be like, man, look at this dude? Yeah. Like, he one of them cats that, now you done a whole movie with him, y'all. How long did it take to do Central Intelligence?
We filmed Central Intelligence for about a little over 2 months.
So you guys are together a lot.
Every day.
You know, whatever's on screen, there's way more hours after that. I wouldn't want to be around him that long. Because I look at this dude, man, like one time he ran up behind me playing, and I was with my wife and my kids, right? And I love The Rock, but I had to tell him, hey, man, get away from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get away from me. Oh, straight ass teeth and all buff, and you know what I'm saying? Like
No. He's a put together individual.
Yeah, he is.
You know, he's a put together individual. But I admire the way he approaches his day.
Right.
You know,
how was that?
Dude, he gives 100, 110, man. There is no downtime. You know, and I pride myself on being a hard worker, on making sure that I'm always about my craft. When you meet somebody who shares that passion, if not more, that's huge. You know, I mean, we both there wasn't a day where we both didn't start our day without our workout. I have a gym that I bring to set, so I got a gym trailer, so I get to set way early. I work out in my gym trailer, and then I shower, then I go to my regular trailer. He goes to the gym early in the morning. He had like a gym that would open up for him. He
Damn.
gets his workout in before he comes. We go. He makes sure that his meals are like he's very serious
Like,
about his
yeah.
nutrition, man.
And
He's
that's
not-
why he looked like that.
yeah, he's not.
You know
it's
what I'm
not-
saying? And even when I watch you on your social, man, I'm like, when I see you working out, Kev, I'm like, this dude ain't playing with
No,
you.
I'm serious. I'm
Man,
serious
we
with it,
have
man.
a gym downstairs that I literally have to walk past every day to get out the building.
Mm-hmm.
I got to a point now, I just go down the service elevator. I go the other way. You know what I'm saying?
Sneak
Kev's got
out.
trailers coming in with gym equipment and everything, man.
What the hell?
You know what it is though, man. Here's the thing about the gym. Why I love to go. You know, I love to surround myself with people. I need to see other people. I need to see that other people are committed, or other people are making a change or making an effort. You know, because that feeling, like I said earlier, man, is contagious. I don't ever want to lose that connection. And for me, it just when I say, all right, I'm getting up at 5 a.m. and I get up and I'm in the gym at 5:30, I feel like I've accomplished mission one of my day. I
Right.
just think, you know, people have to just understand the importance of putting yourself on a schedule and sticking to a schedule that nobody else controls but you. You know, it's so easy to not do stuff because you don't have to. But that individual that makes themselves do things, regardless of what it is, if it's about your craft.
But you also have a trainer, right?
I do have a trainer.
Why you don't just pay your trainer to work out for you?
Well, I don't think that transfers to me. You know, I think the reason why I pay him, I don't pay him for the training. Actually,
right.
I pay him for the knowledge of what he's doing. I'm not
Right.
paying you to show me how to lift weights.
Right,
I can
right.
do that. I'm not paying you to show me how to run. I can do that. I want you to have the knowledge of why I should be working on this this and this.
But why not kick him like an extra $100 just to do the workout?
Yeah,
for
but
you?
I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
Because
there.
what I listen to, you understand. I'm not explaining this right.
Okay.
I go on your page, right?
Yes.
Now Instagram time sometimes it used to be 14 seconds.
Yeah.
Now you'll give us a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I watch that. I'm good for the day.
Well,
I feel a lot better when I watch that
Yeah, but that's the thing.
because that brings up an emotion.
Yeah, but Big, see, here's why I think me and you aren't connecting. Here's
Right.
why I think there's a space or a bridge in the middle, and one of us didn't make it to the other
Okay,
side.
all right.
Okay,
Explain.
okay. When I'm saying after you watch that video,
I feel good.
after feeling good, you should say, you know what, man, I feel
I need
good.
to watch it again.
No,
Go ahead.
no, not
Okay.
watch it again. You should say, you know what, man,
Kevin is
let me
doing this.
let me sit down today
and watch it again. Yeah, and relax.
But not no. I get that. I get
Yeah.
you should relax.
Exactly.
But I'm
'Cause I
saying
watched that.
But it should make you say, you know, maybe I should just
Thank Kevin for doing that for us.
no.
maybe.
Okay, you know what, Big?
Yeah.
I think you got it right. I think you got it right.
There it is.
Yeah.
Big Boy
Big
Neighborhood.
Boy.
Kevin Hart, definitely want to thank you for coming in and hanging out with us, man.
Dude,
Central Intelligence in theaters,
in theaters,
this
man.
weekend.
In theaters this
Always
weekend,
a pleasure
baby.
to see you,
Come
brother.
on, man. Once again, it's always a pleasure
Continue
to
to
be
stay an inspiration to many,
seen. Hey, man, I appreciate
including
you.
myself, bro. Including myself. And
Big, what I will say, Big, is this, man. I enjoy coming to see you, dude.
I appreciate
You
that.
know why? Because before things got to where they are, I came to see you. You allowed me to talk about things that I needed to work, that I needed to pop. This
Mhm.
platform has always been important, always will be, brother. I
Thank
will
you.
not forget. I love you for it.
Hey,
love
man,
you for the
and you know what
continued
I
support.
enjoy with you, bro, is that you always continue to come back.
Yes, of course.
And I thank you for that.
Of course, man. It's not going to
Alrighty.
change, man.
All right. I know I got your itinerary and your movies and all that.
It's got the list.
Hey, Kevin, you know that's you and I right there on the wall right there, brother.
Well, that's
That's us.
what?
Yeah,
Okay.
right there.
Yeah.
Is that us?
Yeah, that is us, man.
Okay.
It's just that with the light on right now.
You can't see it. Oh, so
Exactly.
I'm the nighttime photo.
No.
Okay.
You're the early.
The
You're
early.
morning early.
Early morning.
I start my day off with you.
Right. Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I come in and my crew, they know this. The
Got
first
it.
thing I do when we come in the morning, because it's dark, what do? I look over there and what do I say?
That's me,
That's
Kevin
that's
Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Yep.
boy Kevin Hart.
That's my boy Kevin Hart.
I've
My
never
boy.
seen a more confused group of people in my life. What do I say when I see that?
What-
You,
Natalia,
you say,
Before we go into news, what do I say?
You walk
go
over to it, you touch it, and you
I
say, "This is me,
and
Kevin
Hart."
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Every morning.
And then you go,
Yeah.
Ah,
yes.
yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm
morning.
saying? Every
Wow.
morning,
I
man.
love the part when you're like, my heart is
my
with you, heart.
heart.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. I
My heart
forgot
is
about
with
that
you,
part.
heart.
You're not really finishing this. Like,
And then what do? I go, my heart is with you, heart. Then what I
Yes.
do?
And
Then
you
I
tap your
I
heart.
tap my heart.
And then you tap his heart.
Did I tap your heart?
Yes.
But you said you blew a kiss when she said you tapped your heart.
No,
No.
no. I was saying I want her to say it.
Yeah.
Say it. Say
Tap-
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tap
I
the
love
heart.
that part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heart to heart.
Heart to heart.
You got.
Heart to heart,
I would
that's the
love
thing.
to. I would love to see it one day, just to come in and see what actually
you know what? Now that
happened.
you had me up my social media
Yeah.
situation,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and I'll either Snapchat or
Yeah,
do that.
that'll
man.
be
we should
that'll
do
be
it.
that'll
Tag
be
you.
huge.
We'll tag you.
Yeah, tag me.
Heart to
Let's
heart.
make it seem like it's in the morning. What I do? I come in, hey,
Yo.
You walk over.
Hold on.
Heart to heart.
Heart
Hey,
to
heart to heart.
Hey, whoa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then we always say, man, what would Kevin
Kevin
do?
Hart.
Kevin
Do what
Hart
Kevin
did.
Hart
Right.
do.
What would
Hart
Kevin
did.
Hart do?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, that's what we say.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Got it.
then we say,
W.
man, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's a Kevin
Wow.
Hart day.
That
So
is-
thank
that
you.
is
love
something
that.
else,
Start off
man.
every day with you, man.
Thank
Show
you
right.
for-
It's just crazy to have you here because I'm so
Yeah.
used to doing like this.
Oh,
Turning
yeah.
around and looking at
Crazy,
him.
bro.
But now I'm looking over. Now, Kev, you sound like this now, Kev. I'm like, man.
Yeah, you don't
That's
know who
crazy.
to look at.
Yeah,
I
start
get
your
it.
morning
Who I'm
by
trying
doing
to.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Heart to
good.
heart.
Heart to heart.
I'm
my man.
loving the
Wait, was
the
the peace sign up?
positivity. in
Well,
the
what do we do
building,
on
man.
3?
One,
1,
two,
2,
three.
3.
Charge your heart.
All right, got it.
Thank you, Kev.
We
Thank you,
practice
man.
every day.
Hey man, I love y'all for for breaking that down, man.
Thank
That
you,
was,
brother.
man. We
You're
love
welcome.
you.
a clean look behind the
I heard
scenes.
this.
Yeah.
There it
Here
is, man.
at here at the station.
do it for
I
you.
appreciate you,
Yeah.
man.
Thank you, man.
We continue to do it because you allow us
Yeah,
to.
Yes.
Big
Thank
Boys
you.
That's
Neighborhood,
Kevin
bro.
Hart, ladies and gentlemen.
Kevin.
Like we always say, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3.
We
Kevin
love you.
Hart.
Heart to heart.
Heart.
Yes.
Oh, Kevin Hart did.
My guy.
There it is right there, man. Big Boy Neighborhood.
Central Intelligence. Go see my movie.
As you should, in theaters this weekend. And it's going to be a Hart weekend.
Hart.
Go ahead now. 3 the Hart way. It's not hard to do. Have a heart-to-heart with Kevin Hart. I'm speaking from the heart. Go now, man. The Hart Association. The Hart Foundation. Oh, man. The corazon.
At this point, you're just yelling out stuff and you're just adding heart.
Hustle Hart.
Yeah,
Hustle Hart.
Eggs and Hart.
No, just
Hustle Hart.
okay.
My dog is named Hart.
No, that's once
it's
again,
getting cheesy now.
it's going down a bad road.
It's going down a road with Hart.
Okay.
Hart Avenue.
It's
Okay.
a
Harvey Boulevard.
Okay.
Huh?
You know
It's a
what?
Bumpy Heart Road.
Yes,
Okay.
No
I
broken
don't
heart.
be
All
hard.
right, guys. You know what? I get it. All right. So
'Cause
I'll
I
just, you know what I'm gonna do?
Because this is hard.
Okay,
Sing
you
it.
Yeah.
Hard.
know,
Am
why
I?
don't you guys just kiss my ass?
And
That's
you know
all.
what, bro? You are Kevin Hart. And we will.
No,
There
no.
it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and kiss Kevin Hart's ass right now in Big Boy's neighborhood.